Hi. Freilichen Purim. Happy Purim, Purim Sameach. Today is the day of Purim. And as you guys know, on Purim, Jews have this beautiful commandment, a mitzvah, which is strange when you first hear it, but it's pretty exciting. The mitzvah, the commandment, is as follows. You're supposed to get drunk to the extent that you cannot determine between bad and good, between blessed is Mordechai and cursed is Haman. Basically, you have to be very, very, very confused. So where is the source of this commandment coming from, and why do we do it? Well, as you know from the history and the story of this holiday, the Jews were targeted by a very evil person whose name was Haman in Persian Empire, and he was a very, very bad guy. He didn't like us at all. He was that bad that he wanted to wipe out everybody. Women, men, children, everybody, all the Jews. But God was with us, as always, and he protected us, and Queen Esther, who was married to the king Ahasuerus, was sent by her uncle Mordechai, who was the local tzaddik, the local righteous person, and she asked the king to nullify the decree of the destroying all the Jews, and eventually the Jews were saved, and the bad guy was, of course, killed, and now we eat him. We call it Homentashen. It's like his Amon's ears and or his head, whatever. There's different opinions about it, but the main thing that we eat him, and there's nothing left from him. So it's great holiday, but again, why do we have to get drunk? So the reason is we have to learn the priorities, and we can apply it for nowadays lives very, very, very much. So it says that Mishenichnas Adar Marbim Besimcha, when the month of Adar comes, you have to increase in happiness. You have to be extra happy. So when it comes to our daily lives and stresses and problems, we often cannot be happy. You're saying, what do you mean when this month arrives and I have to be happy? What if I have a financial problems? What if I have problems with kids, or problem with my wife or my husband, or whoever you have, and problem with your anything, like it's also sorts of problems that don't let you to be happy. So what do you do then? You basically have to try to focus as much as possible on this very fact that you wouldn't be alive if the Haman's decree came true, God forbid, which would be essential, complete terrible decree for all the Jews. We wouldn't be existing. So in this case, when you get drunk to the extent that you cannot separate between bad and good, you basically forget about all your problems. And if you forget about all your problems, then you can be really, really happy, and you will be very happy. So it teaches us about our priorities, right? So if we think about the essential reason for this holiday, which is saving us from the complete extermination, and if you think about the other problems, the financial problem, the problem within the family, the other all kinds of sorts of problems, you may understand that those problems wouldn't be even current. You wouldn't have this problem if you weren't existing, right? So thank God you are existing, thanks to this holiday, thanks to the people who were contributing to saving our lives, and hence we are Jewish people existing, and hence we are alive, and hence we have the health and the power and the families and the jobs and the kids that we may have problems with. But if we wouldn't be alive, thanks to those people and to those events that take place during this month, during this holiday, we wouldn't be existing altogether. So that's why we have to get drunk and to forget about all of our problems, and to focus on this very holiday of Purim, and to focus on the happiness, and to focus on our existence. And when we come back to the lives and our daily basis and our daily schedules and problems, we have to remember that the priority is our lives, the priorities of our livings in this world, and we have to thank God for giving us a chance to be in this world, and of course giving us everything we have and possess. And of course, as every single thing in this world, it comes with certain side effects and certain challenges which we have to overcome, otherwise it would be boring. So Emir Hashem, with God's help, we should all overcome our problems. We should all be always happy, and we should always remember that we have to thank God for everything we have and possess. And may you all have a beautiful, happy, and sweet holiday of Purim, Purim Sameach, and drink safely. Take care.